I'm cracking this nut. If I had a nickel for every time somebody said that to me, I'd have, well, I don't even want to say. I don't want to tell you how poor and or rich I am about nut cracking. It's more likely to happen during Christmas because people are more generous. Anyway, so, got a job. What else is going on? I don't want to tell you that. That's too sad. That's pretty sad, too. There's been a lot of sad stuff going on in my life, and, hopefully my cheery demeanor does not reflect on that. Here, I'll tell you one of the many sad things that's happening in my life, just because I don't want to bum you guys out too much, but I do want you guys to know that there has been shit going through my life, and that's why I've been a little unable to record. Today's actually a real nice, not too hot day, and that's another reason why it's kind of difficult for me to find time to record, because usually it's so fucking hot out that, I don't want to record because I physically need to have my fan going or else I will die. I mean, I've been doing okay with a towel, but anyway. So, recently, as of a few days ago, my sister, that's right, I actually have a family member that I'm going to talk about. I never talk about my family here, ever. But my sister has some medical problems, and just the other day, when I woke up, she was coughing up some blood. And she ended up coughing up about half a cup of blood throughout the day. And it's good for her to get that shit out of her lungs, because you don't want that stuff staying in your lungs, boyo, because you will drown in your own blood. So it's good to get that out, but man, it was gross looking. And she's in the hospital right now. She's probably going to be there for about 2 weeks. So that's going on. That's kind of one of the troubles. And I won't even, as bad as this probably sounds to say, that's not even probably our biggest trouble at the moment. So, yeah, that's happening. But this isn't the first time she's been in the hospital. She has diabetes and cystic fibrosis, if you want to look up what that is. I don't want to go into that right now, but she's doing okay. For somebody who has cystic fibrosis, she's actually been handling it masterfully, I will say. She is a trooper of unequal proportions. If I had to go through half the shit that she does, because I'm a big complainer. I complain about the smallest things. I couldn't imagine having to deal with that on a daily basis. She's one of the strongest little troopers that I know, and I love her to death. Like, I don't know how you guys are with your siblings or your family or whatever, but while I have problems with some of my family, man, I get along with my immediate family wonderfully, and I do love them quite a bit. It does need to be said. So there you go. That's like one of the only times I'll ever talk about my family. And boom, 29. Ah, wonderful, wonderful. What else has been going on? Bought a car. I think I told you guys that. Maybe I'll put a picture of it up on the Twitter. But I did buy a car, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna find out how to get to that castle later, because I've never really been able to find out how to get into that castle. Oh, the green bubbles are back. This brings me such nostalgic memories, I swear. I don't even know what it is about these bubbles. There's something so ominous about them, because they are legitimately otherworldly, you know? Oh, this again. To the right. Oh, I didn't know I could kill those ghosts. Cool. Look, it puts that coin block there to try to... Damn it. Oh, you gotta go quick on that, if I recall. Yeah, there's a secret door through there that you need to book it. I don't understand why people say book it in order to mean run fast, because books typically aren't that speedy. Where did the term book it come from? If anybody wants to look that up, I'd be extremely interested. Go, 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 go! Oh. Okay. Might as well go through this one. Oh, it's another one of these. Bowser, you delicious fool. Yeah, when there's a P-block right by you, don't immediately hit it. That pretty much goes for every aspect of life. Always hold on to it, because you never know. You never know exactly who's gonna fuck with you today. Ugh. See, this is... This is kind of why I like Bowser in the earlier games, because, man, would he fuck with you so hard. Speaking of fucking with people so hard, I bought Mario Maker. Hey, there we go. Ooh, that's a jump I shouldn't have been able to do. I've bought Mario Maker, but I have not been able to play it quite yet. Hey, we're getting into the bonus thing. Again, with being so busy, and there are a few other games that I was, that I'm not going to mention that I am playing a shit ton of at the moment, and it is eating up all my time. Hey, 7! Is that actually 7? Oh, come on, that should be 7. Look, I got it in like a 7 pattern. Yeah! Now, is Mario going V for victory or peace? That's an interesting question, I feel, that needs to be answered at some point. Valley of Bowser 3. Now, if I recall... Yes! Oh, I love the aesthetic of this level. I don't know what it is. It's something about the color of the blocks and, there we go. These plant things and the cave background, it all just comes together. And these are interesting, weird platforms where the number on them depicts how far they... You just had to do that to me, didn't you? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. Calm. He's just doing his job. He was going in a very predictable pattern. You know, I have a question. Has anybody, probably, I mean, people have played this game a lot. Like, a lot. This is probably one of the most played video games, well, recorded video games on YouTube. Well, I don't even want to say that. Has anybody tried to do a pacifist run of Super Mario World? Just asking. Has anybody tried to do that? Probably. You know, only killing the main Koopa kids and Bowser himself. That's actually... I feel like that would be a very fun challenge to have to avoid... In any Mario game, actually, that would be quite interesting to try to do. Like Mario Sunshine. And I don't care what anybody says. I loved Mario Sunshine to death. That was my jam back in... Yeah. Back in the day. It was so beautiful. I don't normally say that video games are beautiful. I'll say they're pretty or whatever. But man, that one was just... That was a... For a GameCube... I don't even want to say for a GameCube game, because GameCube games had some real fucking good-looking games. Pikmin 2 comes to mind as another quite beautiful game. I've heard they're actually coming out with Pikmin 4 recently, so that's pretty cool, I guess. And Nintendo's recently, and if you're watching this in like a year from now, just bear in mind that this is you're looking back in time to like when we were all cavemen and we thought that Nintendo was cool when they actually went and did that thing. You know what thing I'm talking about in the future. They're gonna do that thing and we're all gonna hate them, but then they'll make up for that thing by finally releasing Mother 3, and then we'll all love them like everybody wants to already. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so Nintendo seems to be copywriting... Oh, Nintendo seems to be copywriting a new console, the NX, that people seem to be salivating over. And I don't know how I managed to pull that off. And people are saying that, you know, they saw the copyright forms for it, and they're saying that potentially we might be going back to the old cartridge days. That would be interesting. Rather than having like a CD to pop into your console, how interesting would it be if you got a physical copy of games again, like a solid brick of plastic, and inside is like an SD card, and you just kind of stick it into your new Nintendo system. If Nintendo did that, I guarantee their sales would increase exponentially just based on that aesthetic choice. You know what I mean? Because you've got, oh, these guys. Why are football players digging? Why? Why are these things like tumors? Why do I suck so badly? Because my name starts with an I and ends with an butt face. I don't know.